Today we are going to make focaccia. I had to change the introduction, so this is kind of after it's almost done. Two different types. Because as you'll see in this video, somebody changed my mind on how to make the dough. So, two different types of focaccia. You be the judge. Let's make it happen. Watch. Okay, I'm walking into Olindo's. This is where I get all my Italian food. There it is. Best place to get the Italian food.
That's what they say.
Okay, I'm looking for some 00 flour. Wow, there it is. This is the one I'm going to get right here. Farino and focaccia. Wow. Beautiful.
No, I break the camera.
No, you don't.
But
Okay.
anyway,
How do you make it?
As a matter of fact, we're both going to take a picture of you. When we get
okay, just to put the flour and I don't measure now.
Okay.
But you can see if you, how much you gonna do? Half of that?
No.
Just
Maybe me 3-4 cups. That's
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
get like a spoon of the, what you want to use, powder or?
it. Powder.
Powder, okay? Get a lukewarm water, just like your skin, okay? Put the yeast in it, let it melt.
Let it set for a while.
No, just to melt the yeast.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a, what you use, a powder or paste?
Powder.
Powder. I'll melt in a couple of minutes.
Okay.
So make a hole in the dough and the flour, put it in, and start mixing it.
So water and flour and yeast.
Water, flour, and yeast.
That's
Don't
it.
put no salt because once you start to put the salt,
Yeah.
it kills the yeast.
Okay, so how much do I need it?
And then you need it, you see, when it's nice and smooth, it's done.
It's done.
Put them in a bowl, cover them up,
Let it rest.
let it rise. When it's roasting, that you see gets shaken, it shakes it. And
Okay.
it's shiny, that's done.
Okay.
Then you stretch it, okay, and let it rise again. Because once you stretch and you put the sauce up, it dies.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Then you let it rise. You put the sauce. You put the whatever you want on it, and you bake it.
Same when you make focaccia?
Same thing. Let it rise
Let
again.
it rise again.
And you see, when you get a piece of pizza, you grab it, it stays because it grew naturally.
Okay.
Because when it's rice, you stretch it, you pound it, it dies. Okay? So you gotta give them time to rise again, cover it with the cloth. When it's nice and you see that it started rising, then you put the dough.
Okay.
You could even put it even on top of the paletta, the one that you gotta
Yes.
bake it.
Okay.
So, and you see the difference.
Okay.
The pizza, you grab a piece and it stays like that. And it's empty inside. Okay? But once you stretch and you put the stuff and you bake it, it's a dead body.
It's a dead. Okay. Grazie. Okay, I just got a lesson on how to make pizza dough. One that I haven't found yet. By you saw I didn't even get her name. This is at Olindo's. So I'm gonna try it this afternoon and see what happens. Bye. Look at all that 00 I've got. And look how much the dough has raised. Now I got a little tutorial for you to watch that negates everything I just did. At Olindo's, I met someone and she told me how to make pizza dough. Listen and learn. So I'm gonna make both. See what happens. I took the dough that I'm gonna make the focaccia with. I put it in a pan with some olive oil. And I'm just gonna kind of spread it out. See how far I can get it. Okay. And then I'm going to take some advice that I just got. Even though this has salt and sugar in it, my friend at Olindo said we shouldn't do that. So I'm going to let this rise again. So I'm going to spread this out a little bit. Just with your fingers. Okay, I'm going to throw a towel on it. There we go. Let's put a towel over it. And let's let it sit for about 10-15 minutes. Now I'm going to make the topping, which is going to be sauteed red onion. Some people say not to use red with cooking, but then I see chefs like Jamie Oliver use it for cooking. So I got some nice red ones around. So I'm going to cut these up. I'm going to cut these up for the focaccia. So we're going to cut these up and then we're going to caramelize these babies. Caramelizing just means we're going to cook them at like low to medium heat with some olive oil. And we are going to bring out the natural sugars. Okay, so I'll get that in a minute. So I'm going to want, I want this a little bit sloppy, so I'm going to cut some big pieces, not too thick, but some, just cut this in half here. Okay, so I'm going to do that to the other one too, and then we're going to add this in the frying pan with a little olive oil, and then we're going to break this up and throw it in also. Using my aroma hot plate, it's amazing what you can cook with. I once cooked in a, oh, listen to that sizzle. I once cooked in a Dominican house where the kitchen might have been, kitchen might have been 7 by 7 maybe, that's it. I was able to cook a great meal. So I haven't put a stove back in here yet, but I use this hot plate. I've got another hot plate that I can hook up, and I've got my little gas grill out here, which I use as an oven, and I've got over here, I use this too when I like use gas heat. And I love gas heat. Gas heat is wonderful. Okay. Let's cook these up a little bit. We'll let those saute for 15-20 minutes, and I'll bring you back when they're done. Now I'm going to take some of these little thyme thingies here, stalks. I'm going to go ahead and break these up. It's a little tedious, but I look at it as therapy, okay? It's kind of cool to take something with your hands and make something that tastes so wonderful. And the smell while you're doing this, oh my goodness. It just fills the room. So if you get a stalk like this, you just go boop, boop. That top one you gotta kind of pull off. So I'm gonna go through all of these because we're gonna use all of this on our focaccia. Okay, now I'm gonna add all of that thyme at the very end. It's not cooking anymore. Mix it all in so it spreads nice and evenly when I put it on the dough to make the focaccia. So you can smell, you can't smell it, but man, is it gonna taste delicious. Okay, now we gotta put together that focaccia. Let's take a look at it. Okay, it's risen a little bit. Now we're gonna get to work with the toppings. I saw this somewhere else, to make little holes in it. I don't exactly know why you do that. I guess they close up again. But I'm gonna make some holes. See what it does. Maybe stops it from growing too big. I don't know. So we got a couple of holes in there. You want to put a little olive oil on it. So we're going to spread that around. Get it all spread around. Nice. Olive oil will give it a nice brown color. So we want to do that. I guess if you're in northern Italy, you'd probably put butter on it because they had lots of butter. Southern, lots of olive trees. Okay, now we're going to throw all the toppings on. Now, focaccia, you don't want too much stuff on top. You just want enough, because it's basically a bread, okay? So, this might even be too much. So we're going to press some of this in so it cooks inside the bread. Okay, anything goes. Okay, looks pretty enough. We're going to get it in my outdoor Weber grill in just a moment and cook it up. Okay, let's get this grill open and shove it inside. Okay. Let's put it over here. It's off the main heat, which is over here. And I have no idea how long this is going to go, but we will find out. I'll check it in 10 minutes. Oh, wow. It looks absolutely delicious. Look at the browning around the edges. It blew up a little bit. Those holes we made didn't make a difference. I don't know what they did. Maybe I'll find out, but oh, I just can't wait to try it. So I'm going to pull it out and let it rest for about 10 minutes. You got to have patience. Patience, patience, patience. Okay, it's all ready. I'm going to grab a piece and eat it. Here it is. Focaccia bread. Onions and thyme. Look how... I love when this rises like this. Very good. I can't eat too much of this. Absolutely delicious. It rose pretty good. I gotta try the other recipe, but man, this is pretty good. Chef Gregorio, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and give me some comments. About an hour. Ooh la la. That rose really nice. Okay, there's the one we made. And we got a new one coming up. Now, I'm not making the same thing. I just thought about it, and I'm going to make my grandfather's... He called it a pizza, but I think it was a focaccia. It's got tomatoes and Parmesan cheese, a little garlic powder, olive oil, and that's about it. So let's get going on this. Let's throw some olive oil on this pan. It's a little bit used. I use it for a lot of things. I only got one cooking sheet back here in Club Cozy. So we're going to spread this out. Olive oil is your friend when it comes to focaccias. Okay? It is your friend. Oh my goodness. Look at this. So we want to be very gentle with it. Okay. We're going to spread this baby out. Just spread it out a little bit. Wow, it's covering the whole cookie sheet. Okay. Well, we're now going to let this rest. Again, as our little friend said at Olindo's, Let's let this rest for about, a half an hour or so. Okay, I put a little olive oil on it. Now I'm going to spread some diced tomatoes. Again, this is kind of my grandfather's recipe. My sister Julie, now let's just do this by hand. My sister Julie's been making this for years, very, very successfully. And I haven't been able to nail it, so. And she's been doing it with pizza dough she buys at the store, so. I know my grandfather made it fresh. He didn't get the pizza dough from the store. You know, he was born in, 1898, something like that. Came over on a ship to Ellis Island when he was 14 years old. One of 6 children. He was 14. He was the youngest, and he was the first one to come. And then the rest of the family followed. He settled here in Rochester, and all of them left for California. They couldn't find a job. He had a job in the shoe factory. So, Papa Colosi, Grandpa John, Grandpa Giovanni, God bless you. This is his focaccia. I think it was a focaccia. Okay, so I put some granulated garlic powder on it. Okay, a little olive oil. Those are diced tomatoes. Now, hang on a second. You still with me? Okay, I'm going to throw on some Parmigiano Reggiano. Let's douse it with this. Can't go wrong with the Parmigiano Reggiano. I know it looks like a pizza, but we're talking focaccia. Focaccia, focaccia, focaccia. Okay, I'm gonna let this raise a little bit more. Wait another 20 minutes before we put it on the grill. We're gonna take it out now and put it in my outdoor oven. A little bit late. It's around 7:30, 8 o'clock. It's dark out. It's October 15th. Oh, can't see anything. Oh, it smells absolutely delicious. I'm gonna give it another 5 minutes or so. Okay, let's go check it again. Total of like 22 minutes. This sucker looks done. What do you think? Late at night, the flame's going. Bring this puppy inside. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks delicious. Ah, it's hot. Okay. Looks beautiful. Looks absolutely beautiful. Let's let it cool for 10-15 minutes and then we'll give it a try. The taste test will begin. Let's have a piece of this one. This is the one with no salt, no sugar. This one is delicious too. I like the crust a little bit better. It's nice and fluffy. Take a look at it. I don't know, I think it's kind of a draw. Either way, I've got to experiment a little bit more. Delicioso. Chef Gregorio. I'll let you know.
And it's empty inside. Okay? But once you stretch and you put the stuff and you bake it, it's a dead body.
It's a dead. Okay.